Why is this so bright? It's too bright. And also that's not supposed to be unmuted. We're live. Okay, thanks for lurking, Super Bass. I appreciate it. All right. How you guys doing? Is there no one in chat yet? Alrighty then. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, why is that not there? There we go. Alright, we're gonna try and get to the halfway mark today. We're gonna try and get to 25K. That's the goal. So, today's been alright. Today's been alright for me, you know. What have I done today? Literally nothing. I woke up, did my class, and then I was gonna play some Terraria with Jose, but my internet was being awful earlier today, and it was just horrendous. Though it is better now, I'll say that much. I hope it doesn't drop out like it was earlier. It was on and off this morning, so hopefully the internet isn't as bad today or now in this afternoon. To be specific. Man, I could have done so many things But I just looked at memes and stuff. Also, this is the current progress. For anyone curious. I do. Yes. Last time I checked, I do have a PP. That is something I have. Yeah. So this is how many have we killed so far? Let me check. 23,370. So we are definitely making good progress. That's good. That's good. Boop. Yeah, that's logical. I can agree with that. I mean, if you didn't have a PP, I don't really think you are male at that point. Get out of here. But yeah. I'm gonna be just idly grinding these things. We're gonna try and get to at least 25k today. I did a lot of grinding this morning, so shouldn't take that long. I've been feeling a little bit off today, you know. I don't know. Just generally bored. I probably should have done something. Now I'm thinking in hindsight, I could have done something. I could have done some drawing, or, you know, I could have played Animal Crossing or Pokemon or something. But no, I just sat and I looked at memes, and it was alright. Except all the memes were bad. None of them made me laugh. Except one meme. There was one meme that I really liked. Are you kidding me? A Goblin Army again? This is the third one today. Okay, we're fighting a Goblin Army. Slurp. Yes, I imagine if your PP chopped off, that would not be the most ideal situation. Have to agree with you there. Seems logical to me. Alright, now we gotta fight the Goblin Army again. You know, whenever I, like... You seem so mature, usually. But then when you say stuff like that, I'm reminded of your actual age. Super Bass. Which I'm not allowed to mention on Twitch, now that I think about it. Twitch is so restricted in what you're allowed to say, bro. I should be able to say whatever I want. There we go. Get out of here, all you stupid goblins. There's so many. This is the third Goblin Army I fought today in this world. And I don't know why they keep coming. I don't know what like the spawn chances are. I don't know if there's something I'm missing, but they just keep coming, and it's a bit unnecessary if you ask me. Like I would much rather have like a blood moon to like just simply increase spawn chances of enemies. Like that would be so much nicer than this garbage that is facing me today. I did have a blood moon earlier today though, while I was playing this morning. There was a blood moon, which is nice. So that's good. See, the thing about a blood moon is that it increases the spawn chances dramatically. So basically, instead of just having like one or two calm like every 10 seconds, it was like 10. So it was pretty good. These things. Then they don't give me anything useful either. Like there's nothing that these guys give me that I need. They just come and go, and I just have to deal with them. Just have to slaughter all of them. Just, what's up? How you doing? Yes, you're not allowed to mention age on Twitch. They're weird about that. As long as you aren't under the age of 13, you are allowed to talk about age. Okay. Well, I'm 17. Public information. I'm 17. People tell me I look like I'm 20 or something, but I'm just 17. I think it's because of the beard. So doesn't that give away your age though? Like you can instantly tell if someone's a kid, right? Because it's like, well, I'm 17, you know, like I'm 13, and it's like, well, I'm not allowed to say my age, and it's like, well, I wonder what his age could be then. He's not allowed to say it. It's, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Twitch doesn't make sense to me. Also, since I see more people coming in, this is my progress so far. I've killed this many Eater of Souls, 23,389, and we're trying to get 25k today. So that's our goal. Does 13 count or not? I guess. I guess you're allowed to say it. I mean, Twitch sure as hell isn't monitoring my channel that much, so. You know, that's. How you doing, Just? You doing all right today? Or I guess tonight, since it's late for you. Personally, I'm a bit drowsy as usual. Sleep is hard to get for some reason. It's not because of my couch. My couch is comfy. I think it's more just like I'm not good at sleeping. It's just a talent that I have not yet acquired. I've done it hundreds of times. You can't play games that are 18 plus on Twitch right now? Because yeah. Twitch would probably be upset about that. I mean, it is censored in The Sims, especially because Sims is like rated like T or whatever. So I think Sims is all right. I remember at one point, I did a challenge right back back around the time I hit affiliate. I did a community challenge where I said, okay, you guys have 2 weeks, right? And if you everyone can contribute to this community challenge, right? And whoever contributes the most to it gets to choose a game for me to play on stream. Superbase here thought that was a great idea, and he recommended me an 18 plus game. I forget what it's called though. It's called like jeez. I can't remember what the game was called. But it was an 18 plus game, and it was not something Omega Labyrinth Life. That's what it was called. Yes. That's what he wanted me to play. And it was a naughty game that he wanted me to play on stream because he had donated the most channel points to the goal. Needless to say, I was never able to fulfill my promise because Twitch just not like that. Twitch is not happy with that. No, not Nicopara. That was not the game. It's not the yeah, not that one. What do you know the game? Just I'm 17. 1-7. I am 3 months from being a legal adult in the United States of America. What? Superbase is the one that recommended it. He's the one that recommended the game to me. He's Superbase is not innocent. I promise you that. Superbase is not innocent. He is the opposite. What? Did you just kill one of these by yourself? It's my job to kill them. What are you doing? What is the hitbox for this? Why is it not dying? What in the world? The slime is invincible. They can't be killed. Their hitboxes are too small. Oh, Nicopara. I know what Nicopara is. Of course I know Nicopara. What do you think? I'm not a man of culture? That's as normie as it gets, bro. The slimes are evolving, yes. They're becoming less dense. I guarantee you, I bet you, Superbase knows what Nicopata is. If he knows what if he knows what Omega Labyrinth Life is, he's gotta know. Then again, I don't know if Nicopata is on Switch. He could be. Oh no, you don't. Oh. Let me search it up. He says, "Oh God." Better open up an incognito tab for that. Why is that? How did we somehow get on the subject of Nicopata within just like less than 20 minutes of me streaming? We're already here. Ah, I love my Twitch chat. Dimonu. Who doesn't want to talk about anime tits, bro? Good. Fair enough, my guy. Fair enough. Oh, that's always a good subject, my man. Oh man, it's Monday. I'm lower energy. I'm sorry if I'm not being as energetic as usual. I just got days, you know. I feel like drawing today. I want to put on some jazz, right? I want to put on some smooth jazz, not the romantic kind, but just like the kind of jazz they play in bars, you know, the kind of like the kind of jazz you hear in uh like like the breakfast area of a hotel, you know, like when you're getting breakfast and they've got that jazz playing while you're getting your food. That's the kind of jazz I want to listen to. And I want to listen to jazz and I want to just draw something. Whatever suits my fancy, you know? Something really just I don't know. Something I want to actually put effort into. I wish I had colored pencils so I could color my drawings, but we only have like the Crayola kind. And there's only like these random colors. Like we just have colored pencils in Ziploc bags. We don't have like an actual full box of all the different colors, so it's a bit difficult to do that. Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing, man? I saw Nico's on the left. Oh, yeah. I know the hub. Yeah. Joe, we're talking about. Welcome to the party. We're talking about hentai games. Apparently, that was just like the first subject, and then I shifted into me wanting to just draw with some smooth jazz playing. And here we are. This is my Twitch chat. This is what we talk about. I don't want to. I don't want to draw hentai. That's not what I want to draw. I just want to draw like those two subjects aren't related. I'm. Oh jeez. Look what I've done. I've got myself into a. Ah, that's not my intentions. Uh-oh. Yeah. Joe knows the basics. You can't change the subject? Well, I don't know. I had a good wholesome subject. I want to draw like a I want to draw like characters, you know, because I have like a story that I'm writing, and I love to draw characters for it. I just I don't know. I've never actually like finished the story, so I've never put the time into develop the characters, you know, because I don't have like a storyline behind the characters, so I don't know what to draw the characters doing. I just have characters for a story, you know, and they're there. And once the plot comes to me, I'll have it. Do you prefer guys just here? If I write what I like here, I will get banned. So you will never know. Uh, you know, I thought I was shifting the subject, but it appears that the subject is not being shifted. I just want you guys to know that I have class with my tastes. I spent one stream. I spent like half an hour on one stream, and it was like a dead empty stream. And I was just talking about like my type, you know, like that's what I was discussing, was just my type. And I don't know who was there, but the only person who was talking in chat was Oliver Avery, one of my mods. And it was a weird exchange. It was weirder than like the hentai conversations we've had, because I was like, yeah, my type is just kind of like, you know, like the quiet type, you know, maybe like wears sweaters and likes to draw, and you know, it's kind of like more of an introvert than an extrovert, you know. Um, And then Oliver's like, oh, that sounds like me, but if I was female. And I was like, oh, that's a terrible comparison to make, Oliver. Why would you say that? And he's like, yeah, but it's true. And I was like, all right, Oliver. I can change the subject, Jacob. What do I think about raccoons? Just why was that your response? I think they are not bangable. Yeah, I agree. Raccoons are definitely not. I think raccoons are awesome, bro. If I could have a pet raccoon, I would. Like, that is my #1 choice for a pet. Besides maybe a turtle. Because raccoons are just kind of like, they're smart, you know? They're smart because they're resourceful. A cat is just lazy, right? And a dog is kind of like, I love dogs, but dogs are so innocent, so, I don't know. I feel like something about a raccoon is just more appealing because they're so mischievous and so, I don't know. I like raccoons. We have raccoons here in Florida. One time they got into our recycling bin, and then one got a sweetener bottle stuck on its head. Like those plastic bottles that you put that are like full of sweetener for your coffee. Well, one of the raccoons got his head stuck in one of those because he was trying to nibble on the sweet glucose. He's trying to get that sweet stuff. He wanted some sugar, and he got his head stuck in a sweetener bottle, and our neighbor had to like swing him around trying to pull it off his head because he was just kind of hobbling around. So our neighbor just kind of like pulled it off of him, but it was really stuck, so we had to like swing the raccoon around. It was kind of like cartoonish, but it was also kind of like tragic because this raccoon was just stuck. Oh my god. Super bass. Oh my god. What the hell? My goal in life is having a monkey. Monkeys are good pets. I've seen the videos. There was one video I saw where a monkey opened up like an Amazon package for himself, and he opened it up and there was zippers, and he was playing with the zippers. I thought it was the cutest thing because the monkeys are so smart. You know what a dog will do? A dog will just bite the box. But a monkey takes it and he observes it and he opens it up and he like sniffs the box and he like observes, and he's smart. And you can see him like being smart, and it's so cool. Why would you want to change the subjects from anime tits to raccoons? Because raccoons are awesome, Just. Raccoons are awesome. And monkeys are cool too. Yeah, the monkey with the zippers. Yeah. Ah. Monkeys are so, I don't know. It's weird because it's like only humans are that smart. You can only see a human do that kind of thing, you know? It's like it's supernatural to see an animal doing like wearing clothes and like acting like a human. It's so cool. But they're also kind of like they're vicious though. Some monkeys have a temper on them. I hear monkeys can be dangerous. But I guess if you think about it, any animal can be dangerous. Dogs can be dangerous. Cats can be dangerous. It's just that monkeys are smarter. A monkey's the only animal that can pick up a knife and stab you. So you don't want to make a monkey upset. You make a dog upset, it's gonna bark at you and it's gonna try and bite you, right? But a monkey, you can't close a door on a monkey. A monkey will open a door. Is this revenge from the Joe Mama joke? Nah, we're just talking about monkeys, bro. I don't know what your problem is. Just why are you so fixated on anime titties? We're talking about monkeys and raccoons, bro. That's how conversations work. We move into things that are less TOS, less likely to get me arrested. I start talking with underage people about like mature content, and people are gonna see that, and they're not gonna be very understanding. See. Also, monkeys and raccoons are just cool. You would be a good monkey. I want you to get arrested. That would make you popular. You know, I personally just don't want to get arrested. I feel like that would be kind of problematic for me, and I don't think it would get me the kind of attention that I really want. Um, you know, because I kind of want to like be able to, you know, use my fame. I don't want to be on like the local news station for being like a pedophile. I kind of want to be on like trending on Twitter for being a, you know, doing something cool and unique. It's the wrong kind of fame, Just. I don't think you understand what the goal is here. What? Oh, monkey tits. Why are you combining the subjects? That's even worse. Imagine being a monkey. Life would be easier. Yeah, it would be, bro. You know what you do is you just kind of vibe, you know? It depends on like the life, you know, but it's like either way you're just getting food and eating it. And then there you go. Whether you live in the wild and you're, you know, swinging from vine to vine, collecting your bananas and berries and bugs or whatever, or if you're in a zoo and they give you regular tasty meals, or even if you're a pet and you just live with a family, you know, it's like you never have responsibilities, but you almost have the brain capacity of a human. It's the best alternative. Who wouldn't want to be a monkey? But you can't play Terraria or watch streamers? You wouldn't know Terraria, so that doesn't make sense. I think you could watch Twitch. I think a monkey could figure that out. I think a monkey could figure out how to play video games. I feel like if you from birth, you were like a monkey was just like that was the atmosphere a monkey was in, where video games are a regular thing. I feel like you could give a monkey a controller and watch him play like Super Mario Bros, you know? I feel like that's possible. You know, because all he has to do is move like left or right, and then press the A button to jump, and then boom, he's playing Mario. And then he touches the little brown Goomba and he dies, and he could figure that out pretty easily. That is if he like is comprehending that the controller is controlling the colors on the screen, you know. But I mean, like if you're raising him in that atmosphere to where that's a regular occurrence, you know. I feel like the monkey's he's got the mental capacity. What if we're just monkeys and the real humans are watching us? Well, then what does that make the monkeys we know? Are they like not monkeys? Are they less than monkeys and then we are the monkeys and then the humans are like supernatural beings? This is trippy. This is trippy, bro. I don't got the mental capacity for this today, man. I don't understand what we're talking about. How did we get to that? I don't think we're monkeys. I think we're humans. I don't think monkeys believe that they're humans. I think monkeys are like, yeah, I'm me, and that's the less hairy monkey, you know, and I'm monkey. And then, you know, they got it figured out. It's like, this is the caregiver. He gives me food. Why does Mickey wear pants but Donald doesn't? He's, I don't know, the character. What if we are rocks? Evolved rocks. I mean, if you think about it, all living things are just self-aware, independent matter that can move itself without any outside factors. So, I mean, I guess in a sense we are rocks. The only difference between us and rocks is that we're more complex, you know? And on that note, what isn't a rock, you know? Rocks can't watch anime, but we can. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is just a more evolved version of a human. He's The Rock. Also, I don't think a rock has the mental capacity to like understand what anime is. So I think that I think that if you were a rock, you wouldn't really care. Also, I don't think rocks can like do anything. So your life would be pretty simple. In fact, I think you'd just be immortal. A rock can't die, so rocks are the most powerful beings of all. They can reproduce, though. If you break a rock in half, it makes 2 rocks. 2 smaller rocks, though. It's like mitosis. You know what I mean? But with rocks. I didn't take any drugs, by the way. I'm not on any drugs. I'm just tripping. This is just me. Why can we listen to rock? Is rock and roll just like when the music is just like rolling or something? Rock and roll is when you listen to rock and you're rolling. Standing still? Yeah, it's rock and roll. You got the rock and it's rolling. It's rock and roll. It's just a rock rolling down a mountain. Exactly, Joe. That's what it is. This is what everyone's freaking out about. This is you know. This is what the radio stations are playing. We are not watching Demon. Demon is watching us right now. I think we're watching each other. I think it's how a conversation works. It's a rock and someone called Roll. Rock and Roll. It's like a sitcom. Rock and Roll. That's the... Joe, are you on something right now? You're talking gibberish. I think Just is right. You're on some like 4th dimensional, like ascended stuff right now. Cause I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm gonna go get some snacks, bro. I wish I had snacks. I had Chef Boyardee before stream, but what I could really use is like Man, you know what I really want is a Subway sandwich. That's what I want. Bacon, turkey, lettuce, Parmesan cheese on a toasted Italian bread. And when you get home and you pull it out of the bag, it's still warm and toasty. That is what I want. But I can't have it because Twitch won't pay me for some reason. They're being so slow. They checked last time, they like verified that I was ready for a payout, or like whether or not I was ready, was in October. So I look and it's like, oh, here's your current balance. Last verified October 31st. And I'm like, no, it's December now. I need money so I can buy Christmas presents for my family and friends. And also so I can buy Subway sandwiches because I'm hungry right now. Because I don't have snacks. Insert happy music. I'm not happy. Not happy. Not happy. And chat, I strongly advise you to... No, I can't say that. I was gonna say, chat, I strongly advise you to do drugs. But then I realized that didn't... That's not something you can just say. So... There's a lot of things you can't just say. Like, what happened to like the First Amendment? I'm an American. I should be able to say stuff. If I say that I think drugs are being like made to be the villain simply because America doesn't want you using them because drugs unlock your full potential, I get in trouble because I'm spreading false information. But I don't think it's false information. I think it's a legitimate theory. And people are going to be upset at me because that's me like rebelling against what the government wants. I'm speaking facts, bro. Here's what I'm saying. Wasn't Joe a mod? No, Joe's VIP. Welcome back, Just. And you are not a mod either. But if you reach 500,000, then maybe I could see that happening. But you know, a quicker way to earn channel points is if you subscribe to the channel. You get benefits, you get emotes, and you get bonus channel points. It's great, and it supports me directly. Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming. Other ways people pay me on Twitch. Yeah, I know you said potential mod. I mean, if you think about it, everyone's a potential mod. Even the people who have never arrived at my Twitch chat, because they could someday. And someday they could just be so charismatic and cool that I make him a mod. Like how Superbase did. I made him mod the first stream he arrived because he just showed up and he stayed for 12 hours. He stayed for like the entirety of a Super Mario Galaxy 2 speedrun that I was doing. And I was like, you know what, Chief? You know what, man? Here you go. And then I gave him I gave him mod. And it was great. Why you remind me I'm poor? I'm poor. I'm poor. That's why I'm streaming on twitch.tv. That's my only incentive is money. All I want is money. I don't care about my chat. I just want them to pay me. Because I'm poor and I'm sad. It's my motive. It's my character arc, bro. It's my storyline. I'm the villain of the story. All I want is money. And I ask youngins on the internet to pay me their allowance. You don't stream for 12 hours? If you did, I would have stayed as well. Yeah, I mean, I did a few months ago. You weren't around then, though. Oh, no, I did a 24-hour stream. Like, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. You see the problem? Yes, I see the problem. No, but, I did do a 24-hour stream recently. I was the only one who stayed up the whole time. My friends went to sleep. Chris left. And I was like, okay, Chris. But you know, Chris has responsibilities. So I can't blame him. But he still left. I was like, Chris, please, you have to entertain the people while I take a shower. And he's like, no, I gotta go do stuff. And I was like, bro. And then I had to wait another few hours. And then Jose showed up. And I was like, Jose, you have to entertain the people. And he said, okay. And I was like, yes. And then I had the best shower of my life. There's no better showers than the ones that you take when you're sleep deprived. Because you're cold and you're just uncomfortable. And then you take a shower. And it's like your entire body is just reaching nirvana. That's what I think of sleep deprived showers. Yeah, my name is actually Jacob, but I prefer people to call me Demon. Joe's allowed to call me Jacob because he's been around since the beginning. He's a VIP. Anyone's allowed to call me Demon. It's whatever people feel comfortable with. I like to call myself Demon. If I was to refer to myself in the third person, I would refer to myself as Demon. When making content and all that. Can I call you Thick Boy? If that's really what you want to call me, if that's really what you feel like calling me, then sure, you can call me Thick Boy. I would prefer not for you to not call me Thick Boy, but you know, you can do what you want. And I'm definitely not thick. I weigh 120 pounds. I'm 5'9". I'm built like a skeleton. I got skin and bones, no muscle, no fat. I'm very, very underweight. And yes, Superbase is here. He's lurking. So he's probably not listening. Superbase, if you're listening and you're able to, I want you to type something wacky in chat. Something uncharacteristic of you. Something memeable. Anyone can call me Thick Boy, right? It's just the question is, will I respond? You can call anyone anything, right? I could call all my viewers just dumbasses. Whether or not they respond is if that's their name. That's their choice, right? You guys aren't dumbasses, by the way. You guys are cool. But my point stands. As harsh as I may have presented it, it still stands. I'm the only one who asked. That's fair. You are the only one who asked, so I can see that. You know what I've been thinking about? Is if someone's actually gonna redeem the 10 million channel point thing. Because I I'm genuinely like worried that that's gonna happen. Because Jose told me the other day, I was in a call with him, right? And he said, "Hey, you made a mistake." And I said, "What did I do wrong?" And he said, that new channel point thing." And I was like, "The apply for mod?" And he was like, "No, the furry thing." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, that wasn't a mistake." And he's like, "I'm gonna come to every single one of your streams, and I'm going to get the maximum amount of channel points that I can, and I'm going to redeem that." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. That helps me get that raises my viewer average." So there you go. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he's gonna do it, but he could do it, and that's what scares me, is that he very well could redeem it. And I'm just wondering, like, how difficult would that be? I'm not sure. You can't, because I'm not ugly. I'm not disgusting. You can't say that to me. And I won't say that to other people because I'm good. You're gonna do it? See, the problem is that I'm not a furry, though. Right? And that's the thing, is I don't know if anyone's gonna redeem it. I feel like Jose would be the person to redeem it, because he's been a while. He's been here for a while, right? So I'm not exactly sure. Your grammar is poor. I can't. You know, I don't know if you're saying like imagine demon, or if you're saying imagine me saying that to someone. And I'm not saying that to someone. Or I don't like. You gotta use punctuation. It's grammar, proper grammar, my guy. Also, we just hit 24K. Dude, I don't have grammar. Then how do you expect me to read your chat messages right? What do you expect from me? I'm trying my best. Oh my gosh, my inventory is a bit full. Let's go empty that. Where are my NPCs? Why are my NPCs down here? That's what? Why are they down there? I'm legitimately confused. What are you doing? They're just in this hole. They're all... What are they doing here? I'm a bit baffled that this situation presented in front of me. Well, that was easy. We were make streamer insane with this grammar. If you builded houses for them at corrupt, on they won't go there. Well, see, I built it and then they became corrupt. What? Steve, this housing is corrupted. What? My housing. They can't live there. You're right. This is problematic. They're living in a hole now. Oh, jeez. Oh, darn. If only I cared. I'm not doing anything for my people because they don't deserve it. If they can't live in the corrupt and they choose to live in a hole instead of my beautiful houses that are just a little bit smelly, you know, I'm not going to do anything for them because they don't really deserve my support. And they're living in a hole, and I can just go down in that hole whenever I want. So, we good. They will still not go there. Well, they should. They should go there because it's a nice house. The only problem is that it's just a bit. I mean, what's the difference between the corrupt? The grass is purple. There's Eater of Souls around. It's not too bad. I'm killing all the Eater of Souls. I'm protecting you. You shouldn't be afraid. Just because it smells like death doesn't mean it's a bad place. Uh-oh. Chat, we have a problem. We ran out of space. We need more space. We have to dig it out. So that we can place more. Get away from me, you stupid creatures. Get out of here. Be gone, thought. There. And then we take this, we take the torch, and then we put this here. And then we take the banners and we place them. Not enough banners, as expected. And then we take the burger and we munch it. Munch on the burger. And we go over here. We place these. And that's good enough for now. We have enough space. Flaying. Not flying. Corrupt is like living in a graveyard full of flying, terrifying demons. Yeah, but that's like... That's just... I mean, what's wrong with that? I still don't see the problem. That seems like a perfectly reasonable place to live, see? Living in the suburbs is like that as well. Because it's like birds. Flying demons. I don't know about the graveyard part, but it's like... You ever seen a vulture on the side of the road eating the roadkill? You know, that's like... Got the same vibe. You gotta do this with hard mode Eater of Souls as well to get vitamins? What do you mean vitamins? Vitamins? Can I get vitamins? Vitamins are a hard mode accessory that provide immunity to the weak debuff. It is a 1% chance to drop from corruptors and floaty grosses. I don't want vitamins though. Why do I need vitamins? This isn't for progression. This is just for a challenge. Seems unnecessary. The Ankh shield. I don't need the Ankh shield. I mean, maybe I do. I mean, I'll do that. It protects you against 11 debuffs? Okay, that's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. But it's like, this world is different, right? Like, me and my homie, me and Jose, we have our standard world, right? You know, our basic world that we go to and we do stuff at, you know? But This is not that world. This is just for me to just chop. And that's what I'm doing here, is chopping. That's my objective, right? So. Oh, geez. That's a lot of them. That's a whole lot of them. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. Alright, there we go. You know what I could use, actually? Remember when I was saying that I wanted a Subway sandwich? I could actually use a burger right now. Like legitimate, tasty, a burger. Just made on the grill at home. Tastes like America. Let me call a burger for you. Poison, fire, bleeding, broken armor, darkness, slowness, silenced, and cursed. That is actually a lot of debuffs. You're gonna order a burger for me? You just want my address? That seems reasonable. I thought you were poor, though. You're contradicting things. You can't order a burger for me if you're poor. You can't double back on that statement, because then you would have subbed, right? See, that was your excuse. So you're being, in actuality, it seems like there's some contradiction here. That sentence doesn't make sense, if I'm gonna be honest. It says, I'm saving so burr and o burger. And it's kind of incomprehensible. I'm gonna be lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit can't read that. What are you trying to say to me? My saving go burr on a burger. I suppose that makes more sense, but still. I might actually go out and buy myself a burger. Or make some on the grill. If it's not wet. If the grill isn't wet. I'll go out and I'll grill some burgers. Or something. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Actually, we might have leftover chicken, so I might just eat that. I don't know. I really want some beef. Do you know that instead of... Okay, well, that's nice. Also, it's 4 p.m. for me here, so yeah. Where? I think you said the country you are from. But I have a lot of people who come and chat from a lot of different countries, so I don't exactly remember. But I can tell that you don't live in North America. Something about that doesn't scream North America to me. That's a ban for sure. Yeah, you can, Super Base. I just would advise against it because I'd like my Twitch chat to not be you know, that chaotic. Also, we've updated the time. As long as I'm not showing nudes, I can talk about penis all I want. Well, I don't really want to talk about penis because I'm actually a straight male. So it's not something that's too interesting to me. But you know, I feel like that allows Just to go back on his hentai conversation, and I'd rather not that happen either. You know, why don't we just stay away from like the sexual speak? Why does the subject always have to be so vulgar? Why can't we talk about something classy? Something dignified, like chess. You guys play chess? Uh okay, well, chat's just gone now. I don't A new page. We're starting over. Excellent. Excellent. Um so no, that's not what we're this is not what we're talking about in chat today. There's a time and a place for that. And this is neither the time nor the place. I'd rather talk about something classy. Something like the stock market. How you guys feeling about the stock market nowadays? What are you guys feeling about the economy, you know? Maybe we'll talk about some adult stuff, you know? Or maybe we'll talk about chess. Or maybe we'll talk about like delicious meals because I'm very hungry right now for some reason. Why does BTTV not clear chat? What is BTTV? Better Twitch TV? Wait, why? I thought you did clear chat. You cleared chat with just what? I thought Better Twitch TV was like an emote plugin. What? You would not be able to beat me in chess because I am really good at chess. Let me tell you, I practice. Okay. Before the whole junior year of high school, right? Or actually, no, senior year of high school, this year, I was going to join the chess team, but then the world kind of went into chaos, so I didn't actually go back to school, but I was going to join the chess team, and I was going to be the greatest. And it was going to be like one of those animes where it's like everyone's like really obsessed with a specific thing, and people are always talking about new strategies and all of that. It was going to be like that, and I was going to be the protagonist because I'm the best. But then that didn't happen, and now I'm kind of sad because all I do all day is stream and play Terraria. Prevented by better TTV? What do you mean prevented? The chat was still cleared. I've never see. That's the thing. That's the thing. Just is I really wish I could have joined the chess team because I really wanted to do tournaments. I thought that it would be cool, you know, to just sit down and like just play chess as a sport and have people teach me how to play better. Because there's nothing that screams high IQ more than being an absolute legend at chess. Like you cannot come off as a dumb person, no matter how dumb you act. If you sit down at a game of chess and you just destroy, like that is something that does not happen. You know, I could be sitting here talking like an idiot, you know, but I could sit down, I could just shut my mouth for 2 seconds and just play a game of chess and just use those strategies that they have, and I would win, and I would be smart. You know who I played against in my first time in a tournament? A girl who has 5 cups and 14 medals. I mean, I don't know what her cup size has to do with chess, but okay. That was a stupid joke. That's awful. I'm sorry. That was that was awful. uh, uh, whatever. You know, my dad was friends with or is friends, with a guy who he had to he lives in another state, but he spent 3 weeks at our house, um, like 2 years ago. He spent like 3 weeks at our house because he had to like deploy temporarily to Florida to do some stuff there because he's in the military, you know. Um, and so the guy stayed at our house for a few weeks. You know, it was just him, not like the rest of his family. You know, it was just him, and he was a really cool guy, and he was really good at chess. You know, he used to play chess. Like he got really good at chess when he was like first enlisted, I think. His name was Eric, by the way. His name was Eric. He was a cool guy. And I played chess against Eric, and this guy was just a genius. Like he came across as just like a regular guy, but as soon as I sat down playing chess against him, he just like, oh, you offering me that drink? Oh no, never mind. Okay. Uh, but he was just so good at chess, and that's like I was into chess before, but he really got me into it. You know, I was like, oh yeah, chess is cool. I want to play some chess, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm really good at chess. And he started doing all these strategies, and he started teaching me like advanced tactics and stuff, and I was like, ooh, this is a little more complicated than I thought. And then I got into it. Chess, yeah, we're talking about chess. What's up, Landon? Also, what's up, Oliver? Love chess. Chess is cool. Chess is cool. I was telling Chad about how I was gonna join the chess team senior year. I planned on join like junior year last year, right? My third year in high school, I was like, okay, I want to join the chess team, but it's a bit too late, and so I'm not gonna do that. Also, I had to drive Jose home every day because, um, you know, his parents' work schedule and stuff, and I was trying to help him out. Uh, so I wasn't able to stay after school junior year, and I definitely didn't have like the time either. Um, so I was like, okay, well, senior year, I'm going to join the chess team, right? It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be something. It's something cool to have on my, you know, I wouldn't say resume. It's like your portfolio, right? It's like I was in the chess team and I have all these medals and stuff from senior year of high school. And I was like, it's gonna be fun, right? Because chess is fun. And then the world just kind of like stopped working, and people got infected with the virus. And now I didn't go back to school because I was like, doesn't seem too safe. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Don't want to expose my family. And so I had to sacrifice my dream, my plan of becoming a chess athlete for the greater good. And it was quite a shame. Do you know how to play well? Yes, I do. Chess is fun but hard when you go against Smurfs on chess.com. I don't like playing on chess.com. I like playing on a physical board. Online chess is discomforting to me for some reason. Like I play online and it's not the same, you know? I feel pressure. I feel like I have to move faster, especially with the game modes they have, right? Because when I'm playing chess in real life, it's like take your time, take as long as you need, and then boom, you're good, right? But with chess online, it's like the main mode is like a blitz mode, where it's like you have 3 minutes to make your moves, and as soon as it's your turn, the clock starts going. And I acknowledge that's how professional chess is played, but when you're online, it's like I feel like when it's a digital thing, it's more disconnecting from the actual game, you know? I feel more like focused on the game when it's just me and the chessboard, you know? And not like these ads on the side and my statistics and like, oh, you could have done this better. We're analyzing your moveset. It's like just me and the chessboard, and I can just focus. And I don't have to focus on all that difficult stuff, you know? Want to rebel against Demon again? Let's try not to do that. We got to work on homework, so I'm going to have the stream on mute for a bit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You want to play chess, Lynch? I only get into art clubs now. I would join an art club too, because I feel like they could teach me a lot. There's a quote from Markiplier that I saw on iPhone. This whole that sentence was awful. There's a quote from Markiplier that I saw on iPhoney earlier today, and it said, "Don't be afraid to be the dumbest person in the room because you have the most potential to learn." And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So I feel like if I joined a club where everyone else just kind of has like a specialty around like something I want to be good at, like art, I feel like they could teach me a lot of cool techniques and just like general facts, And I also like that's another thing too. Like this is the same thing with art, I feel like it's a lot more connecting when I'm doing it in person and someone's instructing me in person on paper than online, right? Like I can't just look up like art techniques online because it feels less genuine and it feels less like I'm being directly taught, It's like the difference between being in a classroom and watching watching Khan Academy videos on YouTube, right? It's like obviously you can't just watch Khan Academy, and it's very useful, right? And it'll teach you everything you need to know. But you can't exactly ask questions, and you can't really like personalize it to your specific learning style. So, also, thank you for updating the title. Why don't you want us to rebel against you? Because then I'd have to deal with that. And I kind of just want to not have... I don't want people to maliciously use my name because they know I don't like it. And B, I don't want to have to put my mods in their place, right? Because that's not going to work. They're not going to accept that. They're going to DDoS me or something. Did I down... Oh, yeah. Did I? I went into the client. That's for sure. I was supposed to log in, wasn't I? It didn't automatically... You don't have to block my name. People can use... Okay, I opened the client. But I thought it was gonna like download in the background. My mistake. I'll do that after stream, I promise. I didn't understand. And yes, remove that as a blocked term. You have so many mods that would probably win if we rebel against you, but I can remove the mods. Also, that's worse. See, if Jacob's a blocked term, they're gonna be creative with it. They're gonna call me like Jakob, or they're gonna like make some like a German pronunciation to my name by like adding like 50 more vowels or whatever. Or is that French? Or they're just gonna call me that, just bitch. Okay, that works too. And yes, Justice just calling me thick boy. That's his thing. He's calling me thick boy. I don't know why, because I'm just literally skin and bones. But, you do what you want. I liked this better when we were talking about chess, man. That was cool. Why are we making fun of me? You know what we gotta do? Hold on. Chat, I want you to send, like, I want you to tag your favorite creators on whatever social platform they use. Like small creators that like know who you are when you enter their chat, right? Get some small creators, right? Ones that are like mature also. I don't want people coming in being all immature, right? Get some small creators that I can talk to and organize a chess tournament with. Also, Redwire, that's kind of hurtful. I'm trying my best. I'm not bad. I'm good. I promise. I won't rebel against you. Thank you, Oliver. Jacob is the least thick person I know. Yeah, thin boy. That's what you should be calling me. No one sees my cake, bro. Do not listen to Redwire. I have finished this game. Well, this Redwire, the purpose of this challenge is not to complete the game. It's to do something so ridiculously absurd that people question why I'm doing it, and it's working, right? And also I have done that on another character. That's actually a lie. I haven't completed the game, but I've done like more progression. Like this is just like a character that I whipped up real quick for this challenge. It easy. Well, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you have your high pedestal Redwire. I'm glad you feel proud about that. You should feel proud. Am I the only one here who hasn't beat Terraria? Because everyone in my chat is saying they have, and I haven't. I've simply made it to hard mode. I'm doing an expert playthrough with Jose offline, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. I think my stream playthrough that I was doing, though, I think I'm going to just do that offline because I feel like that's not very unique, and I feel like this is the stuff, you know? Like this right here, this is what I like doing because it requires less brain cells, and I can alt-tab more frequently to read chat. Just kidding. How many Reaver Sharks have you count? Count is not a word. Have I caught or have I count? I have 3 Reaver Sharks. I don't know what a Reaver Shark is. Why are you making fun of me? I'm playing games, Redwire. We're having a good time. We're talking about chess and stuff. And you're coming in my chat and you're making me feel stupid. I would have a chess tournament with you, but like I'm nowhere nearby. No, I'm talking about online. I know that's contradicting to what I said earlier when I said I didn't like playing online, but I feel like that's the only way. And so what I want to do is I want to just like tag some streamers, and I want to have a tournament. And we need someone to commentate. Landon, do you want to commentate a chess tournament that I'll be hosting? This is not an official thing yet, but I want to do that. I feel like that would be a good 3D TV video. 3D TV annual chess tournament. Winner receives clout. Winner receives clout. I can. I want to see you commentate, man. I feel like you're a good commentator. You don't have to. That was like half a joke. Like if you wanted to commentate a chess tournament, you could. But you don't have to. Unus Annus annual chess tournament. I always thought that was funny. I felt big brain when I saw Unus Annus saying annual anything, and I was like, haha, it's not animal. If anyone actually watched that, what armor do I have? I have shadow armor. This is the armor you get right after beating the Eye and the Eater of Worlds. It's top tier, man. It's top tier. You know. You know deep down inside that this is the good stuff, right? And you're making fun of me because you just know I'm way better. That's the deal, Redwire. I'm an absolute champion at this game. I can commentate, but my voice. Your voice is better than like mine. Your voice sounds older than anyone I know. I've watched Queen's Gambit, so I'm a pro chess player. That's the mindset to have, bro. That's the mindset. Watch Queen's Gambit once, and suddenly you're Grandmaster Hikaru, bro. You're just top tier. Nah, but I know people we can get, right? And since Superbase streams, he can play too. You have to stream the tournament, though, right? But I could see that. We got Superbase. We got 3D TV. We got I'm sure we could get Jake in here. We could get Jake. I keep saying I want to do something with Jake, but I never actually discussed anything with him. I just want to do something, and I don't know what. But I think it'd be cool to do something with him. I can get my boy Stealth Ninja. He'd probably be down. He'd be down. He'd think it was cool. It's just that he has a busy schedule, so I don't know if he'd actually be able to participate. I don't know any other content creators. Corruption is better. I like Corruption better. I'm 78. You know, with the way you type, the way you type in my chat, you sound like a 78. 14. How would he be 14? Well, he was born 14 years ago, right? So he's 14 years old. That's how that works. How is your voice is better than his? That is a strange sentence. And also, yeah, this is stuff we shouldn't be talking about. Age is like controversial, I guess. Every people I know that is under 16 has voices that is like 9 or 10 years old. Don't get offended, please. People tell me my voice is awful. I feel like an ongoing like mutual agreement that people who watch me have is that I look like I'm like 20 or like 20, 25 or something like that. I look like I'm in my early 20s, but I sound like I'm like 14. It's something that I feel like my chat can agree on. That's just what I've heard. That scared me. I have my alerts really high. Thank you for the follow, Redwire. You're my first follower this stream and my 168th follower overall. So thank you very much. We're one away from 169, and that's going to be cool. Have you marked your stream as mature? No. I don't need to. We're not talking about anything immature. It's just online politeness to not talk about age. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know why my chat keeps bringing this up. How is my super soft voice better than yours? Well, that's not a bad thing. You don't have to sound like Corpse Husband to have a good voice. Sometimes a soft voice is what you're looking for, you know? It's not bad. You sound 17 to 15, 25. I sound like I'm like 20? Really? How did we get from chess to voices? Well, because Superbase mentioned that he wouldn't be able to commentate a chess tournament because his voice is bad. So I hope that I have a good voice. What is your favorite boss? What is my favorite boss? That's a good question. I thought the queen bee was kind of like cool. Is that my favorite boss though? It depends on like the factors, right? Because I normally associate like good thoughts with bosses around how easy they are, right? But at the same time, it's also like kind of like the Eye of Cthulhu as well, because the Eye of Cthulhu is like a classic, you know. It's iconic, you know. It's like I fought the Eye of Cthulhu when I was like playing on Xbox 360, so it's like nostalgic almost to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. Yeah, the Queen Bee's cool. Mine is Golem. I haven't fought the Golem. Your voice is not bad though, Oliver. As long as you don't have the mature filter on, then it is fine to talk about age on Twitch. There's nothing on the Twitch TOS that says you can't talk about age. What it does say is that you have to be at least 13 to be on Twitch without supervision. Well, I am 17. And I have 8 viewers supervising me right now, so either way. What is the next boss? Well, we're not fighting bosses right now. We're fighting 25,000 Eater of Souls. But in my individual world, The next boss is well, I guess at this point my individual, like my actual progression world is the one with Jose. So our next boss there is Skeletron, because we've been making slow progress because it's expert, you know. But in this world, the next boss would have to be the Queen Bee. We'd have to get the Queen Bee done. Just, you know, get that good stuff. Bosses aren't really the focus, though. It's just this ridiculous challenge is the focus. You know what I mean? Because it's absurd and it's funny. Or maybe it's funny. I hope you think it's interesting. Since we just reached a checkpoint, do you guys want to check out the banners again? Let me show it off. Let me update the people who didn't see them earlier. Here we go. Here's all my banners. Wow. Yippee, there's so many. I know. We need more room. There's not enough room for these things. Hold on. I know what to do. Get out of here, you stupid creatures. One, two, three, four. Bop, bop, bop. I hope I don't get DMCA'd for singing the Coconut Mall theme. That would be bad. There. Why are you killing eaters? Because it's unique, and I figured it would make a cool YouTube video once I'm done. Also, it requires less effort, and so I can read chat more. So, I wasn't saying we can't talk about it. I was saying that in general, internet politeness is it's not that it's general internet politeness to not talk about age. That makes sense. Also, see you later, Oliver. I'm not a furry. Have you played before? Yes, I've played Terraria before. I have over 100 hours on this game, which isn't too much, but still. I have experience. Stop spreading falsities. No, I'm not a furry. It's not true. You can pay 10 million channel points and I'll give you a genuine clip of me saying that I'm not a furry. But you know, the fact remains that I'm not a furry. Except maybe if you build up 10 million channel points, I'll say I am. Whether or not it's true or not, well, we'll see. I'm scared because I don't know if that's actually gonna like work, by the way. Like, I don't know if someone's actually going to build up 10 million channel points and make me draw a persona of myself. But if that happens, I'm going to be a little bit scared. Have I beat the game before? I've gotten into hard mode, but I haven't beat it. Not yet. I'm still working on that. I'm working on beating it from scratch with my buddy Jose, though. We're doing that in our off time. But when I'm on the clock streaming, this is what I'm doing, because I don't know, it's just so ridiculous. It's just something funny, and I feel like it's something no one else on Twitch is doing, because it's just everyone's doing Minecraft everything, and I figured, why don't I bring like those challenges into Terraria? Like, here's something absurd that we did in Minecraft. Well, why not do something absurd in Terraria, right? There are so many possibilities in Terraria, and I feel like it deserves some love. And I also feel like this challenge has made so many people just like shake their heads in confusion. Q&A with Demon Master. What is your favorite weapon? Well, the basic answer would be to say the Zenith because it's the best, right? But if we're just going on like what I like based on experience, I would have to say Star Fury because once again nostalgia. I had Star Fury back in 360 days when I played it on my Xbox 360. Star Fury was like the biggest weapon that I had, and I got it really early on, and I didn't know how to progress further back in back when I was a kid playing this game, so I kind of just used Star Fury for my entire Xbox playthrough. Um, and so I just have a soft spot in my heart for this weapon. And also, it's very convenient because it's like a ranged weapon, but it's also a sword. Yeah. And it's very useful against these Eater of Souls. See? Just insta-kill them. Using the Fury of Heaven. Ugh. I like the Terra Prisma. Let me look that up. Oh no. I'm looking at the Terra Blade. Is that what you're talking about? Because yes, I've heard about this one. This one's pretty good. I still have my Xbox 360. Ancient tech. Bro, Xbox 360 was like the golden ages of gaming for me. Because it was like right when I learned about all these cool games. And it was right when I was allowed to play like the new stuff, you know? Like what was I playing back then? Let me think. I was playing Minecraft, I was playing Terraria, Skyrim, Call of Duty. Like this was probably when I was like 12 or 13, right? So before then, I had the only video games I was allowed to play was Nintendo, right? Because my dad felt that I was gonna get like addicted or whatever, and it's gonna ruin my life. Um, that totally didn't happen. But yeah, that was like I didn't grow up with video games, but I got them like later in my childhood, and so with Xbox One, it was like it was that was the console for me. But I had a Nintendo Wii, and I was playing like Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. And all the the classics, right? Classics that everyone played, right? And so I was playing that, and I was enjoying that. And I still love Mario, and I still love Zelda to this day. But um, like nothing beats that first time when I loaded into Skyrim after I finally was allowed to get it, and I just played the game for the first time and just did all these side quests, and I just did whatever I wanted. It was such a beautiful feeling. It was the prime of gaming. It was for me. It was like my golden ages. And then I got an Xbox One, and that was less fun, but it was still cool because the excitement, the initial excitement wasn't there with an Xbox One, but this was about the time when I was starting to play with friends and stuff, and there were a lot of new games that I was getting into because of Xbox One. Um, and so instead of spending like 200 hours on a single game, that's when I kind of shifted into spending like like 2 hours on a game, and then we'd switch to a new one. So I was going through games a lot quicker because I wasn't really invested in any games, and also my friends kept finding new games, and I was like, you know what, fine, I'll play this game, we'll play that one. COD. Yeah, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was huge for me, yeah. Blops 2. I haven't played Black Ops 3, but Black Ops 2 was amazing. Zombies, bro. Playing zombies was just awesome. I remember back I remember when we used to play zombies, uh you and me, Landon. We didn't play it that much, but we used to play it a little bit. I also remember I had another friend who was a military kid. He moved away. He's probably in like Hawaii or whatever. Um, but yeah, he was a friend that I had, and his older brother showed Call of Duty to me, and I was like, "Can I play this?" And my mom was like, "No, it's a violent video game. It's gonna make you evil and corrupted, and you're gonna lose all your innocence." And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm just watching it, so nothing's changing. I'm watching the game." And she was like, "Oh yeah, you can watch the game." And I was like, "Oh, why can't I play it?" Now that I think about it, my parents weren't very logical about video games when I was growing up. I don't know much about Black Ops though, because I didn't spend much time playing Black Ops. I spent a lot of time playing Minecraft, which is why I kind of did a lot of Minecraft content on my YouTube channel. Also because it was like popping off on YouTube. Uh, so I did Minecraft early on with YouTube and stuff. But yeah, after Xbox One, I asked for a laptop because this was about the time when I became friends with uh, my buddies Jose and Chris, right? Who are known online as Xtraxo and Dragon57, right? So these were my homies, and they they were just kind of like way more ahead of the curve, you know. Like they had been playing video games since they were like 4 years old, you know, watching anime, doing all the stuff that I like now, but like when they were kids, you know. And I never experienced that. So they were like, "Yeah, you got to get a PC." Uh, you know, they introduced me to PC gaming. You know, they were like, "You got to get a PC," and so I asked for a PC, and I got a laptop. And the laptop was okay. I'll say that much. The laptop is super slow. Um, it wasn't as slow when I got it, but it was still pretty slow. But I was able to play like Minecraft and Terraria on it, and that's all I really wanted to play. But now that I think about it, I've just been playing Minecraft and Terraria my whole life, so you know, um, nothing's really changed, I suppose, in the long run. But yeah, I got into PC gaming with them. They showed me all these games on Steam and whatever, and that's what I'm doing nowadays. Is I'm just playing whatever whatever games my friends come up with. Honestly, I'm never one to introduce games. I just play whatever other people tell me to play, and then I see if I like it, and then my friends get bored of that and show me another game. So I don't know. Slurp. And that is the history of video games with me, pretty much. Oh, I completely forgot a major part is back when I wanted to play video games professionally back in like sophomore year, which was like 2 years ago, right? I I was temporarily an amateur esports player, right? So back sophomore year when I was 15ish, 14, 15, I don't remember. Um I wanted to do YouTube, right? YouTube and Twitch were my goals. That was when I really figured out that I wanted to do that um, for a living, right? And you know, when you're younger, it's like, oh, YouTube looks so cool. You know, they're just playing video games for a living. I know nowadays that that's not what it is, but um, you know, around sophomore year of high school is when I really realized like this is what I want to do. I want to do YouTube and Twitch, and here's how I'm going to do it. Instead of trying to hack the algorithm and get ahead of the curve, I'm just going to play esports, right? And I was like, what is one of the few esports games that I can play on my laptop, right? I can't play like an FPS game And even if I could, I would probably suck at those. I do suck at FPS games, right? So I was like, you know what? Let's play Hearthstone professionally, not too many people are trying to be professional Hearthstone esports players the way they're trying to be like Call of Duty or like what other esports games there are nowadays. I haven't been keeping up. League, I guess. So I chose Hearthstone, and Hearthstone was something that I didn't enjoy as much for the game, but as like it kind of felt like I had a goal. That's why I was doing Hearthstone. Is because it gave me a goal, right? Um, and it was win the tournaments, uh, become popular in the Hearthstone community, and then bam, start a YouTube channel, and people already know who I am because of the tournaments. So there you go. YouTube's gonna be popping off. I'm gonna start off with like 2,000 subscribers right off the bat, like the moment I make my channel, right? Hearthstone, though, there's two problems with Hearthstone. Problem number one, Hearthstone is pay to win. I show this off all the time. I'm bringing it out. I spent all this money. All this money. This is over $500 in Blizzard gift cards. $500. Spent a lot of money on Hearthstone. I was very dedicated. That was the problem because I didn't have a job. And so I was putting all my allowance money, all every single penny that I found on the street, I was putting all that money into Hearthstone. This was not intelligent of me because Hearthstone, here's the second problem with Hearthstone, it's very luck based, right? I have a video on my YouTube channel where I beat the 2015 Hearthstone Grandmaster in matchmaking simply because I was lucky. And that's why I quit Hearthstone, right? Because it's completely luck based and I was spending too much money on it. And so I quit Hearthstone Esports and I don't regret doing that. And I don't regret doing Hearthstone Esports either, despite the money I spent, because it got me started and it was the first um it was the first step to getting me here, right? And I feel like if I didn't do Hearthstone, I wouldn't be here today. Card games aren't good. Esports game, yeah, that's fair. And I kind of like subconsciously knew that back then because I was like, yeah, this isn't something that I can you know, like to some degree, there's a limit to how good you can like how far skill can take you with a card game, right? But I just felt like because that's when I was doing yes. The best esports games are Rocket League, MOBAs, CS:GO, and Valorant. I completely agree. Nowadays, I understand that, but back then I didn't really know, nor did I care because I'm not good at any of those games. Yes, still need it. Yes. Not anymore though. What I was saying is that I prefer card games because I'm good at card games, and I also acknowledge that those games that you said in chat, I acknowledge that those are like the better esports games. It's just that I wasn't good at any of them, and I didn't really like. I wasn't good at any of those games, and I didn't have any like experience or liking to them. But Hearthstone just felt like something I could do because I had experience with card games, and I genuinely like card games. Though nowadays I prefer in-person card games, which is way more expensive but way more fun. Want to know why you aren't good? Because you haven't played them. Well, yes, I have played them, but like only a little bit. I just never liked them, you know? Like Rocket League, I played Rocket League for a bit, and it just wasn't fun to me. Maybe it's because I was just horrible at Rocket League. I couldn't touch the ball, even against like the worst AIs. But you know, I did try it, and it just wasn't for me. I also tried Valorant, and I was actually doing good at Valorant, but I still didn't like it because it was like I don't have the patience to learn how to play Valorant. You have to play a lot. Yeah, I know, but it's like I didn't have any I like with Hearthstone, right? I had already had some like previous talent or previous experience with that, right? With these games I had no previous experience or talent. And I just didn't like even when I did play them and tried them out, I didn't really feel anything with them, you know? Whereas with with Hearthstone, I played it and I was like, yes, I can do good at this. With Hearthstone, I played it and I just knew it was good, you know, like it was the one. And it wasn't, but it got me started. And nowadays I don't do esports anymore. I do stuff like this now. I mean, it's working a lot better for me actually in terms of my analytics on YouTube and all that. Probably because I just know how to make better content now. But yeah, you know, I just know what I'm doing now, and I'm doing what's fun to me. You'd like Wizard 101? It's a card game. Yeah, yeah, I figure I will. I figure I will. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. I don't know though. Like I said though, like online card games, they just don't have the same feel as in-person card games. And I know that's me being picky because oh, slime's falling from the sky. That's great. I know that's me being picky because it's like that like in-person card games cost a lot. You can't have any of the cool stuff that you have on online card games with in-person card games, you know? Like a lot of the features in there you just can't have, you know? But still, it's just there's something about it. Something about just having a deck of cards in your hand and just building a deck. It's just so much more fun than just playing a game online. That's just my humble opinion. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end stream now because I have food here and I don't want to be loud while eating it. So yeah, I'm gonna end stream. And I appreciate everyone who came. I guess right now the only person in chat is you, Landon, so I appreciate you coming. And I will download it as soon as I end stream, but yeah. It's been good. I'll be live tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST, 6 days a week. I'll try to come to more of your streams. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It's nice having someone to talk to in chat. And it's also nice to have someone I know like just discussing things with me, you know? It's nice. Especially because it's you. You know, it's nice having you in chat. But yeah, that's all I got. I'll be live tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. Johnny.